I'm going to show you how to discuss items in Royal using the Royal Roundup. This is the button you press when you want to engage in a discussion on an item. You can comment on any item, but if you want to look specifically for items that have a discussion already started, you can always search for commented items, either within a fandom or among all your fandoms, as I am doing now. All of these have at least one discussion going, as you can see by the comment icon with the squiggly lines. If I press on comment, I am taken to the Roundup, where you will see comments being made about this item. But on Royal, you get to choose where you want to discuss this item. What you see here are all of the first level comments coming from multiple discussions, that is, discussions within different fandoms. In the Roundup, you can get a sense of what is being said in all of these different discussions. But this is also where you decide what discussion you want to get involved in. Here, above each comment, you will see the name of the fandom that is discussing this content item. So this item is being discussed in Smart Stuff, Entertainment, and Interesting. Here, you can see how many comments are in this fandom discussion. If you click on the fandom name, you are taken to that fandom's discussion, where you can comment on the item here, or reply to other comments, and upvote or downvote those comments. If you want to go back to the Roundup, just click Back. And now you can choose to discuss the item in another fandom if you wish. But what if you want to start a discussion on this item in a different fandom, where there is no discussion yet? Just click this New Discussion button. Here you will see a list of fandoms where you can discuss this item. If it says Go To, then it already has a discussion going. But if it says Start, then you can start a discussion in that fandom. Some of the fandoms you see will be your own saved fandoms. For example, Science is my fandom, so clearly I have this one saved. But you will also see some other fandoms in Royal that have either saved the item that you are wanting to comment on, or which contain the feed that produced that item. For example, this fandom, Technology, isn't one of mine. If I want to start a discussion there, I can, but because I am showing an interest in this fandom, I am asked if I want to save it to my fandoms. That is up to you. Either way, you can then go start a discussion on that fandom. If I want to start a discussion in one of my fandoms, the item has to appear in my fandom. If so, then you can go straight to the discussion. For example, I know that Science has this feed, so if I press Start, it will take me directly to the discussion. But what if your fandom does not have the item? As an example, if I want to start a discussion in my cooking fandom, which doesn't currently have the Freakonomics radio feed, I will either need to save the item to my fandom or save the feed that brings the item to my fandom. Either will work, so it is your choice. Then it takes you to the discussion section. Finally, let's just look at what happens when you want to comment on an item that doesn't yet have any discussions. Instead of viewing the commented items, I will just browse everything. Here you can see an item that doesn't have a discussion. So the only difference is that when I click to comment, there won't be a roundup, because the roundup shows you all the fandoms that are discussing this item, and this item currently has no discussions. So instead, it takes you directly to the new discussion page, and you can start a discussion from there. Once you add a comment in any discussion, if anyone replies directly to one of your comments, you will automatically receive a message, and you will be notified right here. You can then check your message on your account tab. If you don't want to receive those messages for some reason, you just click the three dots on your comment and choose Turn Off Reply Messages. And finally, if you want to stay engaged in this discussion and you want to be notified anytime anyone comments on this item, you can just click this bell to receive messages on the account tab. Now you know how to have discussions on Royal, and with our innovative Roundup, you are able to carry out those discussions within the fandoms of your choice.